Hello, my name is Andrei Zinoviev. I'm a researcher at Institut Curie and a chair at Paris Artificial Intelligence Research Institute. So I will be your professor for the course Fundamentals of AI. Not the only professor, we will be three and two chairs of the same institute. In these difficult times for myself, since you are not allowed to be everybody at the same place at the same time, so several formats has been suggested how to conduct these lectures, and the format that I decided to choose is this one, in which I pre-record some materials in the form of short video tutorials. And then we will meet physically, and I will hope to see your faces and say hello to you physically at the day of the lecture, and you will be able to pose questions. And now let me open the presentations that I have prepared for this course. Just a second. So as I have told you, the name of the course is Fundamentals of Artificial Intelligence. So we are going to talk about many things. And today, so in the first tutorial, I will just say a few words about the course itself, and more essential things will be said in the next videos. So let us first answer this question: why we are here, and who is responsible for this? So I think the main reason why there is a big increase in the courses and the teaching courses on artificial intelligence is because we are living in the times of so-called artificial intelligence spring, and this combination of word artificial intelligence, which is not really new, but it becomes really popular at all levels of society, in education, in industry, in research, so almost everywhere, up to the point that nowadays in each, literally in each country, there are initiatives to boost research and education related to artificial intelligence, and this is what happened in France in 2018. There was a substantial investment in terms of money in this field, decided by Emmanuel Macron, and this led to creation of several new research institutions. One of these institutions is called PRAIRIE, Paris Artificial Intelligence Research Institute. It was inaugurated 1 year ago, so it's a fresh new institute with the aim to promote research in artificial intelligence. And the way it works, it collects so-called chairs, so it's a young and established researchers having and showing their interest in research on artificial intelligence, but also in application of artificial intelligence to different domains. Just for fun, I plan to show. Okay. Okay. And I have to excuse, maybe you expected that this course will be in French. I do speak in French, but let's say, the level of my French is still not sufficient to be as fluent as I would like to be. So excuse my French. Nevertheless, we can have discussions during the question sessions. We can have discussions in French, but nevertheless, I would like to apologize. Maybe next year I will be able to do the same exercise in French. So who am I? As I have said, I'm a permanent senior researcher working at Institute Curie since quite a long time. I'm by no means a professional teacher. I give courses, but these courses are quite short. And this has advantages and disadvantages for you. The disadvantages is that I might be not as fluent as professional teachers in giving you and providing you some materials. The advantage is that I might give you some maybe more advanced materials and something. I mean, make a selection of materials based on my experience and real experience in research. So I will expose to you the tools that we use in our everyday practice, and maybe I will have some opportunity to talk about the tools that we develop, that I develop myself to get together with the people from my group. If you want to learn more about me, there is this website address. So as I have explained to you, the way we will work together is through pre-recorded lectures that I will distribute few days before the lecture. So today must be Friday, and you will have a lecture on Monday. I understand that it's a bit short, but I just received your email addresses for the distribution of these lectures. So the idea is that you watch these lectures over the weekend and maybe Monday morning, and at 1 a.m. On Monday, on 1:15, we will meet with half of you for 1 hour and with another half of you for another hour, where you will be able to ask questions related to what you've just learned. I ask each of you, everybody, to ask at least one question. This question can be en anglais or en français. Doesn't matter for the discussion session. So I highly encourage you to prepare at least one or maybe several questions related to the material. So this is a very general plan of the course. It will be given by 3 professors, by myself, and I will be focusing on unsupervised learning. Giovanni will focus on supervised learning aspects. And then I think towards the end of the course, Ivan Laptev, who is also a researcher from École Normale Supérieure, will give you 9 hours of the course on application of artificial intelligence in computer vision and robotics. I must tell from the very beginning that despite the name of this course, artificial intelligence, we won't talk much about deep learning. I guess you will have a separate course devoted to this. But deep learning will be mentioned at different places of the course. But we will focus on more, let's say, classical core of methods which are used for artificial intelligence and its applications. So I think we are ready to start the first lecture. In the first lecture, I sort of sharing with you some general thoughts about artificial intelligence, its past, its present, and what will happen in the future, at least what we can expect to happen in the future. To mention some useful books, links, and also discuss the best way of learning and teaching artificial intelligence. And then we will go to the actual material of the course. There will be 2 big parts, which are quite introductory, discussing the notions, which I think are the most fundamental notions when you study artificial intelligence in machine learning. This is the notion of data space and the geometrical approach to studying the data space. And then the notion of probability distributions and the methods for estimating probability distribution. So I think at this point I stop, and the continuation will be in the next video.